Let's go.
Good. Andy, we'll start with you.
Adrian, how do you sum this one up?
Embarrassing. Firstly, I think take our hats off to them. Looked like they wanted it more than we did tonight, which is a poor reflection on us. And we had plenty of chances and plenty of possession, but with the attacking team that we had out, not to have scored more than one goal with the opportunities and the amount of balls we've had in the final third is a little bit strange. I'll have to watch it again, but no, not good enough. We always talk about players coming in and asking, when am I going to get my chance, and I need an opportunity. And some of them have had a chance tonight, not done an awful lot with it, I'm afraid.
Adrian, like you say, guys who don't normally get a chance to play on the regular sometimes with an opportunity here tonight. Was it just?
No, they didn't play well. We can dress it up. I've played in these games. I've been the underdog. I remember going with Orlando City as a USL team, going to Sporting Kansas and winning to go to the quarterfinals like these have done today. And if you don't approach the game properly, these are professional kids who, for some of them, it might be the biggest game they ever play. And fair dues to them. They played like it might be a huge game for them. And we didn't. Too many of ours just coasted through the game and thought, that'll be enough. It's not. Every year there's a cup competition. Last round it was 4 MLS clubs. Didn't approach it properly, you get beat. And we've done the same, and we fell for it again.
Adrian, you weren't able to field a full bench tonight. What was the reason for a short bench tonight?
Well, I got 1 or 2 guys who were injured, and obviously with the weekend in mind. I don't. We've got 2 DPs on the field. We've got 3 internationals on the field. So some guys who've played 150 games in the MLS. Should be more than enough to win the game. And if we'd approached it like we should have done, and we started the game quite brightly, created a lot of opportunities, but then you don't. The first goal's a comic goal, one straight ball from the goalkeeper. And then there's a guy who's 5'8", heads it on, and a guy runs through and scores. It's schoolboy stuff, really.
You mentioned those 2 DPs. What did you see from Adrian Heath and Luis Amarilla tonight?
I think they were the same as everybody else. It wasn't good enough. I expect more out of the group, full stop. I expect more out of them. I expect more out of the guys who've not played an awful lot.
You used the word respect yesterday. Was enough of it paid?
No, I'm more concerned with the way that we played.
Well, I mean, for the opposition, was
no, I knew what was coming. I know that 2 coaches really well. The assistant, Bobby Murphy, worked with me for 6-7 years. I knew they would be well organised. I knew they would be highly motivated. And we didn't really meet that challenge head on. And with the group of players that we had out, we should have done. And we have to take it on the chin. As I just said to the group there, we're kidding ourselves if we think that we did enough tonight to impose ourselves on another team. And we didn't.
How's Arriaga doing? Would he have to go?
I think he might have broke his nose or something, but he's suspended for the weekend, and we've got a break, so we're hopefully he'll be okay for after that.
Did you feel like the first goal and how easy and quickly it came was a detriment because of?
No, it was a good start, Andy. When these games are longer, you're 0-0, then they get more belief and get more belief that they can snatch a goal. You go 1 up that early, you should really then go on and dominate the game. And we had a lot of possession. I don't think we had enough in the final third quality to make something happen out of nothing. And so unless it was a perfect ball, which the first goal was, and it's a good finish, we didn't do enough with the possession that we had. I don't know how many crosses we put in this evening.
Did you get a look at their first goal? It looked like Boxy was looking for an offside.
It looks offside, but as I've just said, win the first one. If you can't win the first one, if the first one, then you must get round on cover and cover each other and deal with the second one. Didn't either. The guy who's headed the first one on is probably as big as me. Now being Boxy, 6'2", 6'3"?
Adrian, you brought on AZ Jackson and Nico Hansen around the 60-minute mark. It felt like they brought some pace, some energy to that attack. What did you see from those 2 off the bench?
I thought AZ did some nice stuff, you know, and he's worked hard in the reserves, and I think he deserved an opportunity to get on the field this evening. But I'm disappointed with the experienced guys that we had on the field. I thought they could have given us more tonight, and I expect more out of them.
You guys have dropped more points at home this year than any other year.
Yeah.
Through a third of the season, and then lose tonight at home. Why has it been such a problem for you guys at home?
I don't know. I wish I knew. I'd put it right. You know, I've said to you before, I look at the Cincy game, I look at the Galaxy game. What we had, 12, 13 good opportunities, chances. And we are giving ourselves too much to do at times in games by not taking opportunities when they come our way.
You spoke about guys who have been looking for chances and
Yeah.
then didn't get it done. Where do you go from here with those kind of guys?
No, we sit down, we go over the video, and we speak again. As I've just said to him, we've all been here. I've been here before. In the long run in football, I'll be here again. The game is littered with it all over the world. Premier League clubs getting beat by 4th division clubs. And invariably, it's because you don't approach the game in the right manner. I couldn't have said any more to the guys from Monday, Tuesday, and tonight's game of what to expect and what was to come. And we have to shoulder the responsibility of that. And I do. It's my responsibility to make sure they don't play like that. But sometime along that way, you have to, as an individual, stand up and go, that isn't going to be me. He's not going to label that at me after the game.
Is there something you look for from a particular player or two in the locker room? Like you just mentioned, you can only get them geared up so much. Who do you turn to?
Well, you look at your experienced players. They're the ones who've been there and seen it and done it. You know, we had enough out there today to have won the game.
Adrian, I don't have the exact timestamp, but the DJ Taylor volley off the crossbar late in the game, did you feel like that was the moment where the tide may have shifted?
No, I think that obviously we had a crazy amount of possession the last 15, 20 minutes, and you know, we got the ball in good spots and we put the ball in good areas, but we didn't have enough desire to get on the end of it at times. Actually, from what I've said this evening, the one exception I would put out was DJ. I actually thought he was a top drawer again this evening. So he's one of the few I think can say, I did my bit tonight, and he is.
Time for a couple more for Adrian.
Good? Cheers.
Thanks, Adrian.
What Michael Box